Good morning, guys. I am feeling so much better today. I don't know what that was. It might have been food poisoning. I'm not sure. But I'm about 95% better today. I still, if I turn my head super fast, I get like the room spins for a second. But besides that, I can function like a human being. And I'm very thankful for that. So I just woke up about 30 minutes ago. Now I'm going to have some coffee. And happy fall! Today is the first day of fall, which I only know that because I looked it up because I thought yesterday was the first day of fall, but it's the first day of fall, and it feels like fall. It is perfect timing, guys. We had a cold front go through yesterday. Yesterday was a completely rainy day, which worked out because I slept most of the day anyway. And it is 64 degrees outside. And the high today is 78. And it's just this little blip of fall before I go back to Florida is priceless. I also did something last night. I started feeling better last night, and so we got this pumpkin when we were at Kroger's, and my mom said that I could decorate it, and I just used Sharpies because I didn't want to cut it. So say hi to Mrs. Pumpkin. She turned out a lot creepier than I meant her to. It was supposed to be kind of like a friendly pumpkin type face, and she's kind of creepy. And that was supposed to be a bow, and it looks like somebody hit her upside the head and there's blood everywhere. But anyway, she's Mrs. Pumpkin, and her eyes were meant to be blue. The blue Sharpie didn't come out well on the orange, so she's green-eyed. But I had really fun with it. I'm not a great artist or anything, but I had a lot of fun with it. So Mrs. Pumpkin sits in the window now, and yeah, I haven't decorated a pumpkin in I don't even know how long. Years upon years upon years. So that was a lot of fun. She sits between the aloe vera plant and the whatever that is. Just chilling. You can't really see. And it's a beautiful, wonderful fall day. You know, when I was younger, thinking about the whole fall thing, when I was younger, I used to always say my favorite months of the year were like May to July. Like that whole summerish, maybe like the beginning of August, the end of July, like that whole summertime. For one, living in Florida has completely changed that idea because summer is just horrendous. And two, I don't know, lately, the past couple of years, I mean, I've always loved like Christmas time and stuff, but lately, the past couple of years, my favorite time of the year is like September to December, like that little end of the year where this weather's getting cooler here. Not in Florida, it won't be cool till like November, but it's just like the first day of fall, you have Halloween coming up, you have, and this year, Mason's first birthday coming up very, very soon. We have, Thanksgiving to look forward to, and Christmas time, and New Year's, and it's just like, I don't know, it is my favorite time of the year. So let me know down below what your favorite time of the year is. I think my second favorite time of the year is that springtime where you're just entering spring. My least favorite part of the year is like February through April. And yeah, I don't know why. I've never really liked that part of the year. Especially next year, I'm not going to like it at all because February, I used to always say, well, at least February 11th was Panda's birthday. Well, that's not going to be very good. And then April 5th will mark a year since he died. So that next year, the whole February through April of 2022 is going to be But I do like January because it's like you just flip over into the new year and you're like full of hope for the year ahead. And I've had so much hope for 2021. Can you guys believe 2021 is like almost over? There's 4 months left in this year, which is nuts. Yeah. It's almost 2022, but we're still living in 2020. That's pretty much how I put it. But yeah, we're entering my favorite part of the year. And I'm just so happy that fall is here. And I'm so happy to actually have a little taste of fall before I go back to Florida and we're miserable again until November. Hey guys, so it's still like 11 something in the morning. I'm not heading to the horses. I'm just stepping outside for a second to enjoy this gorgeous, gorgeous day. I mean, the epitome of perfect out here. I kind of want to sit on the porch, but still, don't fall in the hole. It's still shaded, so I'm just kind of walking in the sunlight. But yeah, I mean, the sky is like I mean, that tree is dead, so that's not really a good example, but the sky is bright blue, and it's just amazing out here. Last time I checked, it was like 65, I think, or something like that. I'm not sure what the temperature is now, but I have not felt a day like this in over a year. Or maybe not over a year, but close. I did up just coming to the porch anyway. The one downside is it is a lovely, beautiful day, but it is also allergy season, so I'm standing here sneezing my head off, so I might go inside soon. But yeah, I think the horses tonight will be really nice. I didn't go the last 2 days because of whatever I had going on, but the 3 days ago when I went, it was like 90 something degrees and super hot. I came home early because I was so hot, so I'm hoping maybe tonight it'll be better. I might go at like 5:30 instead of 6:30. So yeah, I'm just soaking this up before I go back to Florida, because even for Arkansas this time of year, this is kind of rare. It's because a cold front went through last night. So we're going down to 49 degrees tonight. So anyway, but it doesn't look too terrible when I go back, but it's not going to be like this with like no humidity either. That's the major difference between here and Florida, is when you have these nice days. Even I remember last winter, when we actually had a winter in Florida, it was 40 something degrees outside during the day, and it was still felt wet in the air because of the humidity. And it doesn't, during the summer it does that here, but during the winter and fall and spring it doesn't. So yeah, I may end up uploading this before I go to the horses, since I already have so much footage anyway. But yeah, I can't believe this trip is almost over. I fly back in 4 days, but I'm just glad to be feeling better. So much better. So much better. That was, I don't know what that was, but it wasn't fun. I'm filming so much. Yeah, I'm going to upload for Go the Horses. But I also had to point out that I've noticed something very strange when I am going through a sickness, like when I had the bronchitis or whatever was going on the last few days. It seems like my blood sugar stabilizes itself, which is really weird. It tends to run higher, which I know can be a thing, but it's like it doesn't go low. That whole time I was on the antibiotics and I had the bronchitis, I didn't have any lows. I apologize if you hear the loud crickets. And the last 2 days I didn't have any lows, but before that I was having the consistent lows. So it's just super weird. It's like this trade-off where if I feel good and, you know, life is wonderful, then I have the lows. But if my physical health is not wonderful, then I don't have the lows. It's very strange. I'm curious if that happens to anybody else. If you haven't followed me for a while, it's not diabetes per se, it's reactive hypoglycemia. I know you probably don't appreciate that win, but it feels very nice. But yeah, it's just something that's very strange that I've noticed. Typically, like this morning, my fasting blood sugar was like 75, 77, which is normal. That is a normal blood sugar, 70 or below is low. Which typically for me, sadly, my lows, when this first started out, my lows were like 60s. Now my lows are more like 50s and 40s and occasionally 30s. But anyway, but when I'm sick, my fasting blood sugar is like 100 to 110. And it'll kind of stay hovering in like the 120 to 150 range. And when I'm not sick, if I haven't eaten, it'll hover in the 70 to like 100 range. It's just very strange. I'm sure there's some kind of scientific evidence about that, but it's just something that I've noticed over the past however long, April, May, June, July, August, September, that long. Yeah, it's interesting actually. Hey guys, so I am going to go ahead and wrap it up here because I filmed so much and I came back inside because, well, the porch gets hard after a while, if you get the gist. But we'll be going back out to the horses later, and I guess this is a morning vlog. I didn't even realize it's not even noon yet. I woke up earlier than I usually do, and so I've already gotten everything done. But yeah, I was like, oh, it's only 11:48. But I'm going to upload this, and I think I can say I'm feeling pretty much 100% now. So I'm very thankful for that. And I'm going to upload this, rest, just hang out, and I downloaded a vet game on my phone last night that I'm kind of, not last night, 2 nights ago, that I'm kind of addicted to, so I've been playing that. But that's pretty much all I got for today. Like I said, I'm just going to hang out with the horses later, and I have Pepto-Bismol on my blanket, so that's lovely. And that's about it. Besides that, just going to hang out. Maybe do some of this puzzle too. So with that, thank you guys so much for coming along on my day today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.